So there are various types of mental illness, contrary to what people believe. People believe that when you're mentally ill, you should only be psychotic. Psychotic is the classical, in quote unquote, mad person who is walking in the street. So people recognize that as mental illness, but people don't know that there are various types of mental illness. The commonest being anxiety, for example, excess worry that interferes with your function. That to us is a mental illness. There are other illnesses like depression, of course, also among the highest in terms of prevalence. There's alcohol and drug abuse. Then there are others, we call them mood disorders, like the bipolar mood disorder, where someone has the depressive episodes and they also have what we describe as a high. They are excited, singing, praying. That's what is called the bipolar mood disorder.
When you talk of things like anxiety and depression, at what point would you classify it as a mental health problem?
Okay, so for us, there are a few things that we look at for us to say that it's a disorder. First of all, there's excess in the context. For example, we worry about daily things, but if you're worrying about things if other people would not worry about, for example, you're worried that the car will be crashing to the extent that you refuse to take a matatu because you fear it will crash. And not just once, it is severally. If you're worried that thieves will be coming, then you take extreme measures to avoid the thieves coming. So when you're worried about many things beyond what normal human beings will be worried about, then that becomes a disorder. Yes, many people who have gone through traumatic experiences, whether in childhood or in life, of course, significantly are likely to have a risk of getting an anxiety disorder much more than those who have not had. However, it's good to know that not everyone who goes through negative experiences or traumatic experiences actually develop the anxiety or the depression. There are many factors, and we say they are biological, psychological, and social. So it depends on, first of all, the genetic makeup of this person, and the psychological, the way they grew up believing that whether life you can trust or you cannot trust, how you viewed the world even as you grew up, and the social circumstances.